Hello, everyone. This is Latoya of Infinite Nature, and I wanted to get on really quick to showcase that I will be having a challenge coming up on March 15th through the 19th for the Spring Equinox. I started doing these challenges, actually officially hosting them last May, which kicked off my 5 years of eating raw vegan. This year would be 6 years, and I will be doing something for that. But right now, we're focusing on the spring equinox. But I also did one for the fall and also for the winter. And now we're coming up on spring. So the reason why I decided to start doing hosting these challenges, or these fasts, is because back I would say back when I started doing it in 2015. Back in 2015, when I started to eat raw vegan, I decided to start doing liquid fast, which and I believe my first liquid fast officially was in this fall of 2015. So I wanted to start doing those, just so that I can reset my mind, body, and spirit. So, and I always felt like I learned something. There was something always valuable that came out of it. I always got some downloads, some messages. And then also my body was able to, get a reboot. And I also noticed that my palate got better. Like, as far as more clean, and I was able to appreciate different types of food better. So that's the reason why I personally started doing it, just so for my own personal growth, and for from a physical standpoint, just to cleanse my body or whatnot. And I definitely have been influenced by the elder Queen Afua. I have so many of her books, and that has been a huge part of my journey of eating live food, period. So you will definitely, during the challenge, you will see that I definitely have that I definitely pay her homage, when it comes to the books and things of that nature that I recommend. But the reason why I wanted to start, actually hosting these challenges, was because once I became pregnant, and once I had my daughter and started nursing her, I definitely wasn't doing any liquid fast. For my own benefit and for my child's benefit, it's best to not do any liquid fast. But it's definitely possible to eat raw vegan and be pregnant, because I did that. And it's definitely possible to eat raw vegan while breastfeeding. I did that. Not saying that you have to do it, and not saying that you may even be capable of doing it. But one thing that I noticed for me is that it works for me. I have so many videos documenting my journey of pregnancy, and I have so many videos just documenting my journey of eating plant-based and eating raw vegan. I have been plant-based for 8 years, going on 9 years. I have been eating raw vegan for the past 6 years, almost 6 years, going on in May. And so by the time I did begin to eat raw vegan, I was already almost 3 years into my journey of eating plant-based, and it was something that I always wanted to do. I didn't expect myself to actually have it as part of my life, but I did want to try it out. And once I tried it out, I was just like, oh my goodness, I really like the way I'm feeling. I have a natural high. I have so much more energy. I feel more connected to the earth. And then as I, delved deeper into it, I realized that it connected me more with spirit, which, when you feel more connected with the earth, you naturally feel more connected to spirit. And I'm aware that some people may not believe in spirit. Some people may not believe in a God or whatnot, but it still benefit anyone if you are looking for more meaning in your life. Because when I do these challenges, as far as hosting the challenges is not about hosting these challenges is not just about the physical standpoint of health, even though that is a benefit of it. It's more so about connecting all levels: the mind, the body, the spirit, the mental, the physical, the spiritual, and emotional aspects of your life. Because when you focus on one area of your life, it always impacts all the other areas of your life. And that's how I like to look at these challenges, as you're not just focusing so much on a physical and losing weight and looking a certain way, and trying to look at yourself in a certain beauty standard. It's not about that. It's about going within and understanding, like, why do I eat the way I eat? Why do I have this certain body image about myself? Where does that come from? And then it makes you delve even deeper. Like, what are your belief systems? Why do I think the way that I think? Why do I believe the way that I believe? Why am I here? Like, that's where I want to really get people to dig deep into when they take the time to do this challenge. And also when it comes to the spiritual standpoint, if you believe in a God, if you believe in spirit, it will, connecting with the earth by eating more of the earth, there's something about that I didn't even expect for that to happen when I began to eat raw vegan or plant-based, period. And it's an amazing experience, along with the emotional standpoint. As I mentioned in a previous live, emotional eating. Do you tend to eat certain things when you are stressed, or when you're anxious, or when you're upset or angry? Do you tend to not eat as much when you are upset, stressed, or angry? That's things to think about, and of course, from the spiritual not the spiritual, but the physical standpoint, like, how do you view your body? Like, what do you do when it comes to your physical, when it comes to exercising, when it comes to moving your body? You know what I mean? When it comes to connecting to the different energy levels, or the chakras, or things of that nature. So there's so much that goes into when I look at health. I don't look at it just as a one track thing. I look at it from a full circle standpoint, because when you focus on one area of your life, it will definitely impact other areas of your life. Like, if you are having issues in your relationships, when it comes to your relationships, I could reflect that as, how is that impacting my relationship with myself? Like, that's the first thing I look at, is what is my relationship with myself? And that impacts how I connect with others. That's just the way that I just look at things, because and that's what makes me different from other people that may be having challenges, or whatever the case may be, is that I really want it to have more meaning, in the sense of, I want people to be able to take what they experience and be able to stick with it. Because that's the thing. It's one thing to be able to, yes, eat plant-based, or to eat healthier, or to eat clean in general. It doesn't mean you have to eat meat. Have to not eat meat. But it's another thing when you take on the task of changing your life, or eating more healthier, and actually sticking to it, and understanding why you're doing it, and understanding the intention behind it, and understanding the purpose behind it. And are you doing it for yourself, or are you doing it for others? So that's the huge point of me doing this challenge, is to just provide that space for people to tap their feet into the water if they're interested, or if they know that they've been wanting to do this for a long time, or if you've been wanting to do this for a long time, that you can definitely do it for 5 days and see how it goes, and if this is something for you or not for you. And the thing about it is, one thing that I always say is that there's no rules. The thing about it is just to go at your pace, to have fun, to be creative. And that's one of the things that I love about eating raw vegan, eating plant-based, period, is that for me personally, everybody's journey is different, but for me personally, it supported me in being more creative, not only in the kitchen, but then it impacted me in other areas of my life. I wonder if you could see where I'm going with this. And even though it may seem like it's about food, or may seem like it's about health, or may seem like it's about losing weight, which is not, that's not what it's really about. You may go in thinking it's going to be about one thing, but my hope and my intention is for it to be something bigger than that. that it can bring some level of clarity to your life, some level of insight, some level of groundedness, and to also connect you with other people, that are going through the same journey. So that's all that I wanted to share for now, is just to give insight on the purpose of the 5-day raw vegan challenge and how it came about. So I think my connection is bad. I'm out at the park and the connection is really not good right now, so just excuse me if it's pausing and doing some weird stuff. But yeah, but I just wanted to get on just to share the purpose of the 5-day raw vegan challenge, where it came from, where it came about, or whatever, how I was inspired by it, and that I hope to see you guys joining me. It starts on March 15th, and now that I'm not nursing anymore, and of course I'm not pregnant and I'm not nursing anymore, I can start even maybe do like a day of eating, doing like a liquid fast for like a day, because that's something that I used to do all the time before I was pregnant. So I might do like a day. I don't know if I'm interested in doing 21 days anymore. Like right now I'm not interested in that, but I do feel like it's good to get back into the groove of, because it makes me real. It makes like it's like a spiritual journey for me. I know that everybody that this ain't about spiritual things for them, but for me it is. So that's all that I wanted to share. I feel like I'm rambling on right now, but I wanted to get on real quick because I've been having issues with my internet connection and being at this park. So I'm about to get off right now, and you can sign up at the on Instagram at the link in the bio, or you could go to loveinfinitenature.com. And you could also go to my YouTube channel, Infinite Nature, and I have so many videos talking about my plant-based journey, my raw vegan journey, my spiritual journey, the books that I like to read, astrology, numerology, all types of stuff. So talk to you guys soon. Have a great day or have a great evening. Bye.